Hello. Well, I've charged her up. Just say record. Let me check that out now. Yes, it does. You are recording. It's pretty sunny out here. So, I am looking for something. I fell into the... I didn't fall, but I was on the bank by the stream a lot, kept getting up and down, and my arms got into the nettles. So I'm trying to find jewelweed. I'm in so much pain, and it was hours ago. You know, I eat nettles, and that's not a problem, but... So, jewelweed usually grows where it's moist. So I'll go down here to the bottom of the hill, and I'll see what I can find down here. There, that's better. Now you can at least see something. It's a beautiful day today. I got the bridge onto it's got two corners there on the two opposing corners. A corner of each end of the bridge is on solid ground. One of the others is just about on solid ground. I think it might be above it and need the bridge, you know, when the bridge turns, it'll shove it further onto land and then it'll be all on land. Oops. Okay, so you see any jewelry just yet? I never see jewelry by the roadside. This is silly. But I'm gonna go back in here where it's beyond the end of the road, you know, where the road doesn't, not maintained in winter. See, I got it. So I'll go down that one, and then I'll see if there's any there. I've been out looking for willow lately. Anchor and I have been peeling the bark off of branches of willow bushes. And now that I have you, I guess I can film anything I want. It's really cool to go and look at all my videos and upload them, and it's also much higher quality video than with my iPod. You want to look into the sun? Or you want to look that way? You want to look that way? May bounce. You may bounce anyway. You're looking this way or that way. I have a friend who lives in Utah. She was telling me yesterday about the canyons and how they would go in the canyons. And the canyons are very close to these towns in Utah. And so she goes into the canyons and I go into these places. I really like these places. Okay, let's go where the land no more. The land. This municipal roadway is not maintained by the township or something. It's a pretty good road, but we have had a lot of rain lately. We had a huge storm the other day, so it could be washed out. Look at there's a lake over there. I didn't realize that. There's so much water here. I wonder what lake that is, a pond. Pretty big pond, don't you think? I have to look on my GPS thing to let me know where I am. Okay, so we're not down low enough yet for the jewelweed. Oh, but this is getting lower. It's usually kind of thick where it is. Whoa, something happened here. All right now. Oh, there's some. Oh, yes. Oh, isn't this wonderful? I guess I'll show it to you. This is jewelweed. You see it's a succulent. Well, this juice in here, ouch. Let's see if I can put it so you can see it. You get this juice, which is in there, and you rub it where you got stung by nettles. I wonder if I got cut there by a branch or something. Because that stings. See all those little bumps? Just use the plant. Better not to drop it on a gravel road. And then grind the gravel into your cut. So I don't think that wow, why does it sting so much? It shouldn't be stinging. This one's pretty good. This one's getting better. This one's stinging. Well, I'm gonna pick some. Isn't it nice in here? It's kind of woodsy. Come on, work. Oh. No, it must be it. This is a cut or something. Oh, stop it. All the way through there. Ouch. Okay, that's not gonna work with jewelweed. But I'll bring it home anyway. Maybe I'll put it in the freezer. Okay, it was a bird I just saw up there. I was wondering what it was. I don't know where it is now. Thought it was in there somewhere. There it is. Let's see, right there. Ruffling his wings. Oh, it's a rose-breasted grosbeak. I can't find him, but he's behind that tree there. That one. Somewhere. Don't know. I'm so glad I found it. So I had a job I had to do. I had to go and contact somebody who I think broke their foot or something and find out if the church can help them in any way. And her yard was immaculate and mown, and her garden was perfect, and I knocked on the door and the shoes beside me and everything else, it was in such perfect order. I mean, the kitchen inside, you know, you see in the whole kitchen, the table and counter, perfectly clean. Somehow I don't think that there's anything that she needs us to do. But anyway, and I didn't have any paper, so I couldn't leave a note. Anyway, we're supposed to report back if there's anything we can do. And I don't know, because she wasn't there. Anyway. Maybe I could just turn the car off. There. That's better, but I don't have a chair. I can sit in the back of the car, I guess. Oh, look at this. Oh, what a wonderful thing to know. Look at how much jewelweed there is. This will have orange flowers at some point. Look at what healthy plants they are. However, my nettles are still stinging. I thought this was supposed to, like, turn it off right away. Anyway, so I know where it is. It's on this road beyond the end of the road. Before the rest of the road. I just need to drop a pin on a GPS, but I don't think there's any service out here. We are pretty wild here. But I can hear traffic. There's a mosquito. Ha! You know, if you get in the sun, it'll toughen up your skin, so mosquitoes can't hurt you so bad. But then if you get wet, your skin gets all soft and supple. Then the mosquitoes, they can just dig right in and it hurts. There's a lake through there. I hope nobody comes along this road. Then I'll have to move. I guess what I'm hearing is the wind and not a car on the road. That was a rose-breasted grosbeak up there. You know, sometimes you know how to pinpoint where a sound is coming from, right? Like, it's got to go into both of your ears, and so if you turn this one a little more, it should either get to be louder or softer. If you turn this way, it should be louder or softer. But I can't tell. I was on the balcony yesterday, and I was hearing the whippoorwill, and I thought it was coming from the bushes in that direction. And then I looked that direction thinking it would get louder, and it sounded like it was coming from the other side. Then I looked that way, and it got louder over there. So I don't know about that. I've had that problem a while. Do you have that problem? Is it like a common problem? I've had my ears checked, and they're supposed to be fine. Hey, you know what? I think the tinnitus is turned off. Of course, there's all these sounds here. The wind. The veery. Sparrow. Sounds like a sparrow's kind of chipping. They like the bushes. But see, I thought he was in that bush, but he's not. There he is. Oh, it's a chickadee. I don't see chickadees in the summer too often. I used to be able to point my camera and it would focus exactly on what I was looking at. I haven't done it in so long. Of course, maybe that's not true. You guys have watched these, you know. Now he's right over here. Ha! Caught him. Gotcha. Maybe I'll go for a walk. Oh no, I can't because a car might come. I guess I have to find a place and pull over, and then I can go for a walk. Alright. Isn't that beautiful up there? I could just go for a little walk. There's nobody coming right now. See this willow bush here? Oh, that's not a willow. This is red osier dogwood, isn't it? No, it's just a dogwood, but it's not red. It doesn't smell very much. And it also Interesting pond over there. We could go over and look at it, but I have to move my car. Hey, there's a spot I could put my car. Yeah, and then I could just go for a walk and not worry. Sounded like something up in there. So I should park my car if I'm gonna walk, right? Or I could just walk back and forth. I could just walk over there to my car. And I can turn around and walk back a little bit. And I can turn around and walk back a little bit. Or here I could pass my car. That's what I'll do. See this little stream that's looks like it washed the road out there. This side looks okay. Not much of a stream at the moment. See, I have all the shade I can walk in. This is wild parsnip. Everybody's going crazy about the wild parsnip. It's been here forever. I've never seen a year when we didn't have wild parsnip. But now they want to spray. Because somebody somewhere played in it, broke it off, got it on their skin, and got burned by the sun. And so now we have to eradicate all of it everywhere. But you know, if they were to spray this road, which is what they've been doing, those were the ones they would want to get rid of. But all this, all the jewelweed would be gone. Oh well, sometimes people just have to find a cause. And then they have to work on succeeding in that cause. Strange thing how a little bit of information really changes what people do. Not all of the information's correct, right? You get news reports, and then it's because of one study, but the results have been skewed by some, whatever, pharmaceutical or something. Remember when they came out with the low-fat stuff? It was because of one study whose results were flawed. When you really looked at the study, you could see that that really wasn't what it was showing at all. You know, cause and effect without all the variables being checked or something, or controlled for. Look at this. This is a gravel pit hole, and it's full of water. Gravel pit holes are usually pretty dangerous because there's sand on the sides, and when you're in the water and you try and climb out, you can't get out. That's what is wrong with those gravel pits. That's why they've always got keep out signs and big fences. Quarries or whatever. We've had so much rain lately. The water table is right up to the top. It's right at the surface of the ground. Well, maybe not everywhere. It's interesting, the water table. You know, you'd think that water seeks its own level, therefore will be flat. And so if you make a hole into it, you get a pond because the water table is there. And if it's a dry year, you know, and you have no spring to keep it full, I have a big hole I have to go through. You're right, I was slow and gentle. That's a big tree. I like this road. Let me show you the road in the woods or something. Okay, so I found the jewelweed, so my mission is over. So now what am I gonna do? This morning I worked on the it's pretty there. This morning I worked on the bridge on the stream, you know, East Bridge and a West Bridge of the little pond there, Serenity Pond. So it's But the one I put back up where it had been before, or almost, you know, it was a few feet away or whatever. But this second one, I'm not putting it up there. I took it downstream further. And so instead of being at the other edge of Horseshoe Island, it's now La Entrada, it says. La Entrada. That was a road into a house there. Do you want to see outside? It's kind of reflecting a lot on the windows. This is pretty in there. So many rocks here. Rocks and trees and water. Look at the size of those trees. Wow. Never been logged in here, or at least not. Those trees never were. What about this side? There's a lot of logging that goes on, you know. And it's a good thing. Like, it's not a good thing, but it is a good thing. I love leaving the old trees. It's just really cool. So the owner of this property, all the owners of this property never had it logged. Look at that. Right there under the crotch of the tree. Right there. Okay, focus there. It looks like porcupine poop that's all been dissolved over time. And there's this crack. I don't know. There's a crack in the tree and porcupine poop below, but it's not big enough hole for porcupine. You know, I say to myself, it's a beautiful day, I shouldn't sit around. Look at the size of that. Very big. Regular trees. Very big tree. Other regular trees. Other very big tree. For us, very big. Not very big for like sequoias or anybody. Like a young redwood. A young one. I think they're pines. Probably white pines. No, that's a hemlock. It burst the bands that held it. See, it was once tied up. Somebody was holding it captive for a long time, long enough for the tree to kind of grow around it. Please release me. This tree looks like it's middle. It's had its guts removed. It has become deadened. All the way up. Even got mushrooms growing in there. Toadstools. Fungi. Not focusing in there, is it? Looks like it got washed out here. Well, this is not washed out, Nancy. I just love the terrain here. It's up and down and up and down and rocks. This is what was left under the glacier. These piles, which are now hills. This is an interesting road, isn't it? If you look at this road now, it's probably salt or gravel or something in that bucket so that people can get out if they get stuck in the winter. But there's no 911 number, so there's no house in there. But it does say no trespassing. Anyway, I'm not going in there. I have this lovely road I'm already on. See, the glacier left those big logs too. I thought that was funny. All right. How's your bee population? I haven't seen many honeybees at all. But so many people now are taking to raising bees. It's like eye candy, you know, looking at these woods. It's like this is what you would expect in a national park or something, right? This would be the trail in the national park. Actually, the trail would go back in all these trees. Oh, those are big ones too. Look at that. Somebody logged those trees. Look at that. And then never finished. Let them rot. Isn't that amazing? Anyway, you never know. Things come up. Today has its own problems. Tomorrow we'll have another. Oh wait, was that a road on both sides? Wait a minute, let's go back and check this out. Look at that. So there's a road here and there's a road there and the gate is open. The gate is never open. It's a hump camp. Oh, I like this little stream so much. The other day it was rushing. This is the pond over here where I'm always seeing my trumpeter swans. I think it's a lake, but it's a pretty big lake. Looks like there was a beaver dam and it got let go because all that was underwater. Well, are you tired of coming with me? I wonder if I can tell how long this video is. If it will show me anything. It's not showing me anything. It used to show me things. See the pond out there? It's all emptied. All you need is a chair. And then you have everything you need. Oh look, a log. And you can also pull off the road and then you can have a log. Look at this. Is this cool or what? Ha, now I'm off the road. Whatever person would like to go by can go by. Just sitting on the road. I think it's a turkey. Yes, I think it's a wild turkey. He is a very skinny wild turkey. All right, out of here. So I think it's time to just go and hang out on that log over there. Got a nice big area here. People can pass me if they wish. Wonder how bad the bugs are. Oh, I know what it is. It's a rough grouse. It's just stretched right up. could go look at them. I'm off the road. It's a wood peewee. Okay. Yeah, it's a peewee. You know, we could make a birch bark container. We could just get a piece of birch bark right there. And that's a spruce tree, or cedar. Where's the spruce? Get some spruce roots. Cedar roots work too. That's lovely bark. See my license plate? Nancy 61. I would have put Nancy today on there, but there wasn't room. So 61, because I've been having such a hard time with the fact that my age is changing and these numbers are getting big. So I thought I'd just leave it at 61. So I'm going to be 61 in a few days again. And I guess one day I'll keep track of it. Maybe. I won't know when I change ages. I won't know what year or how old I am. This was on, this looks like where there was an avalanche. There's no trees there. Hear the peewee? Something like that. There's a hemlock. Okay, I'm gonna go sit on the log. See ya.